house in the park appeared just after dark. Killer's children, but no one has a harp. They look like tourists, it makes me want to laugh. On the floorboards, it's hard to fly a kite. Underwater, where cigarettes won't light. Standing in the shade, I'm getting frostbite. Strange as I see, getting stranger by the minute. Look in my dream, it's getting stranger by the minute. When I'm drowning, up to you. Wings in the water, my only residue. But you're just fiction, and I'm a twisted boy. As I see, I'm getting stranger by the minute. Look in my dream, it's getting stranger by the minute.
Love that song. Loving the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We got Tyler Evan, Granola Music. Out of here. Love that song. It's a great song. Called Stranger by the Minute by Porcupine Tree. Welcome to the stream. Monkey Cat, Darth Morgort II, and Silencer 6. Let's get right into it because they already started.
It is so great to be here with you for the first ever live stream from Prime Matter. I was honored yesterday to reveal the label to the world at the Summer Game Fest. kickoff event. And wow, you've got a
Boss
lot
Morgott is not a fan of IGN.
over a dozen games. So I know today,
Oh, whatever happens.
more in depth to talk.
Jeff Keighley is
talk a lot
everywhere this year.
But for those of you that might have missed it yesterday or just want to see it again, let's kick things off with a look at that announcement sizzle reel for Prime Matter.
All right, yeah, okay. I'm just playing this again. Because, you know, Koch Media.
I asked myself what.
This is their publishing company.
Let's begin.
Well, new publishing company. What is up with the quality, by the way? That's more like it. Good to see if Overkill Software found a new publisher. I was struggling for a while to find a publisher for AD3.
Is that who you are?
My purpose makes me who I am.
I finally have the feeling we're doing.
It sounds like she's been watching
Being
Manosphere.
relied on to succeed where others would fail.
I really want to play that Iron Harvest game.
Prime Matter.
Prime! Yeah, Prime Matter.
You just
Star
got
Prime.
12 games.
We're gonna do a stream, man.
Counting. And that's just the
Let's see
start
here
of
again.
Matter.
How's the swing? What's good? Nice
But
tricks.
before we get into these incredible,
I doubt this presentation will be that great.
the juicy bits,
I don't have high hopes for it either, Tyler, but I
what
mean,
matter is, and who we are,
we won't know until we watch it.
is the new premium gaming label of Koch Media. It dedicates itself
Koch Media?
to delivering a range of
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
diverse games.
Screw it, I'm gonna call it Koch Media anyway.
Amazing development talent all around the globe.
I need to try the Mountain Blade series. I do?
Of global studios and their
What's the
different
story like?
approaches to game making. The new label will lead through creativity and expression, with games that enthrall players with larger-than-life storytelling, create
They
incredible.
really should have put the cue cards like here.
They're fun.
You know, that way.
The team behind Prime Matter is a melting pot of incredible talent, led by seasoned industry veterans and complemented by a young, fresh, dynamic team of multicultural gaming experts. The team behind are gamers at heart, working with such a wide range of passionate developers
The
producing
storyline is
together
whatever I
by
want it to be.
gamers for gamers. And that being said, for all you keen
Okay.
individuals out there, you would have seen that one game was actually missing in our 12-game lineup for Prime Matter during the video. That is a game that comes from the Embracer family itself. Jeff got to sit down with Todd Hollinshead and talk all about Painkiller.
All right, you saw the new.
I mean, it looks like an office presentation, probably because it is an office
Just
presentation.
joining me now.
I mean, a presentation they
Maybe give us a
recorded
few
in an
more
office.
details. I
Yeah,
know.
might have even been in their own house.
Kind of a fresh project for the team at Saber, and you guys. First of all,
No, this isn't the IGN game show. The IGN game show comes up next.
to build out
After
Saber,
this.
MP
about an hour.
was a friend.
Changeling, I was just waiting. I was nice tricks. Nice to see you here again.
We remember.
How was your day?
Was it probably 15 years ago at this point?
Yeah, it's been a while. Closer to two decades than one.
My God! All right, well, but it's one of those classic games. Let me ask
And it has no lips.
from a Prime Matter perspective. You know, you've been in the industry like me all those years, and we remember that game. Why?
So much Jeff lately. The man's been everywhere. The man's everywhere.
Well, Painkiller, when I played it back in the early 2000s, this is a game that had, it was dark, a little twisted, intense, cool guns. These are the things that, kind of hit the nail on the head of what appeals to me in a video game, both as a fan and then also as a publisher at Saber. So, we're hoping to capture those same sort of elements and bring those into the new game.
Yeah, you guys are certainly masters of doing shooters from all your time at id, and Painkiller, does have a lot of that DNA of fast-paced action with a little bit of
got rejected from all these. Damn it.
and the fact you guys are working with Prime
Sorry to hear
is
that,
also
man.
exciting. Brand new publisher, brand new label. What do you think of the fact that they're
My face cam completely covers the guy Jeff is interviewing.
of companies and partners around it? I know you guys work with a lot of publishers, but it's pretty exciting to see a new label announced. That doesn't happen every day.
No, it doesn't. And, I think that within the Embracer Group, it's just a business that is growing. We've got great leadership at the top. And so Koch Media is, wanting to expand their publishing.
Do I really want to move these?
The name they chose, Prime Matter, sort of is
just
like
for
the
me
primordial
to
soup of
then
putting
try and
together
figure out a
stuff
way
from
to
nothing.
put them
So,
back. No,
it kind of makes me think
it
of
doesn't matter. You don't need to see this guy's face. It's not so interesting.
start with Pixel Zero, and then at the end of the day, you make a game. So I feel like that, that kind of resonates with hopefully the type of experiences that we're
Pretend to be him to make it funny.
not just within Prime Matter and working with them between Saber and our
See what I can
partnership,
do.
but across the Embracer Group as well.
I'm the star. I think Jeff Keighley's the
Sounds
star.
like they have a lot of games in development, but the fact that you are bringing back Painkiller,
Yeah, I'm bringing back Painkiller.
fans of course
Absolutely.
want to know a little bit about
Even though I've never played any of
game
them,
gonna
Jeff.
look, how's it gonna play. Probably can't share a lot of details about it, but you're kind of in the early stages of development now on this.
Not really, Jeff. I mean, we're actually
If
in the late stages, but we decided to just play the game by ourselves for like 3 years. Maybe work out some kinks here and there, but shelf it, and then when people feel as if
So we're trying to keep
they really want the game, we'll decide, out of the kindness of our hearts, release it and let them buy it for $60.
All right. Well, we'll be waiting for it, and we know with you involved, it's going to be something very special. Fast-paced action, I have no doubt. So, new Painkiller
Absolutely.
coming soon from the team at Saber, published by Prime Matter. Thanks, Todd.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Jeff.
I really can't wait to hear more about Painkiller and the fact that Todd and Tim and the team at Saber are working on it. I think we're going to get something pretty special when they are ready to share more. So, exciting stuff in that sizzle reel, Painkiller, Payday, but I know there's a
My
lot.
old boss called me today to hire me back randomly.
Actually, Prime
For real?
Matter has 12 games under
Your
development.
boss called you today to hire you back randomly.
We're so excited to show you guys what us and the developers have been.
How did that conversation go?
Before
Well,
you see some of the content
yeah.
we show you today,
You're coming into work
make
tomorrow.
it clear that some of this is pre-alpha, alpha, high-level concept, and some of it is about to release right around the corner.
Yeah.
So please keep that in mind when you're viewing today's show.
I'll see what I
That
can
being
do.
said, how do you guys feel about a psychedelic third-person survival horror game?
I'm gonna need some LSD for that.
What it means to go on a journey about self-enlightenment and what happens when it all goes wrong.
And I had a bad trip.
The developers of the Chant work in progress title about their game and who they are.
Our game is about a group of people who go to a spiritual retreat to seek enlightenment, and they basically get a little...
No, Star Prime, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're being sarcastic.
has to deal with her own personal issues as well as the cosmic terrors that become awakened.
Cool. So, what
How's your mom smokes?
And it's a bit hard to pin down with the with all the different influences and styles of gameplay, but I'd say
was
we're
getting
probably a
fooled.
survival action horror game.
Okay. Cool. And what was the thinking behind?
Wait a minute.
genre? Is it something?
Sells your mom smokes? When you say smokes, you mean
What's your decision?
cigarettes?
Personally, we always
Or cannabis? Is he your mom's weed man?
a big part of our core team have a back.
You just asked if I wanted some shifts, and I said yes.
Sandbox games.
Yeah, well, it all worked out then, I guess.
We really wanted to combine, action mechanics, deep storytelling, and we felt that the horror genre was a really exciting space to take that background and play around with.
So, kind of sticking with the horror genre, why did you decide to go with that theme? It's not really like normally what you would see, this whole spiritual awakening thing. So what was the idea behind that?
We thought it was just kind of an interesting
Cigarettes.
territory to explore.
Goes to the reservation and gets cheap smokes and sells them.
There's a lot of influence from that with like.
But he does actually sell herb too.
And Giallo horror and so.
I used to buy from him.
Really inspired.
But he only sells in bulk. Only sells in bulk.
And taking that kind of aesthetic, something that was very sensational, very colorful, and mixing
Such a preppy type boss, and then he does this.
Kind of
sells weed,
oriented and exploratory game mechanics. We felt was a fresh take on the horror space.
Like he sells to like
kind of speaking
like
about
businesses
and stuff.
to
Video games, real life
dispensaries.
media
That's
has
why he only
inspired
sells in
you
bulk.
to create this title.
Well, going way.
Does he grow it himself?
Resident Evil 2 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Really?
Alone in the Dark, Eternal Darkness. So a lot of games are very inspirational to us. Our game actually started off as a game with fixed camera angles and so forth, and then we over the course of development, just especially really focusing on bringing more of an action element to it. We've since switched to an over-the-shoulder camera and haven't looked back.
So kind of talking about changes and what you guys are doing on the development side, how close is the game to like the original concept? I understand you guys are still developing the game's quite far out, but from your original concept to where the game is now, how much has that differed?
The core story.
You don't ask your dealers about the suppliers?
I'd say the aesthetic and the theme.
No?
Those are all those all remain intact.
I mean, you can ask them around here, but they always give you the same answer.
Our team size grew. We
all around they say like
added more
like a don't ask, don't tell type of thing.
I'd say
I fell off a truck
Our
or
game actually has a fair amount of
some shit like that.
especially on the melee side. Those were things that weren't too prevalent.
Because
in the original concept.
people think weed is illegal here, and it is, but it's also not.
Based on
You're not allowed to grow it,
small team at first. There were still a relative.
but you are allowed to sell it.
Every new person that joins, brings.
You're not allowed to smuggle it into the country from a different country.
The game is evolved in scope.
But if you were to happen to stumble upon
Sticking on that point of
some marijuana,
challenges that comes with
you
that.
can sell it from an establishment. It's very weird. Very weird.
Part it was probably trying to make a game that has more realistic production values, because that's where our background comes from, on a smaller scale and budget. So for us, we had to be very strategic, utilizing Unreal. We wouldn't have been able to build this game without utilizing an engine like Unreal. Previously, we had worked on more proprietary technology. And
I started doing that because COVID has shut down most of the food industry.
get up and running on the
Wait a
engine.
minute, you're telling me you only started selling Chiba
In addition,
because because of COVID?
from the start.
It's illegal here, but you can't sell it. Oh, okay, so it's the opposite then over there. You can't sell the weed, but you can grow it.
A lot of what's going on
Yes.
in our city.
Or if you happen to stumble upon some weed,
Really tapping
you can smoke it, but you can't sell it.
and tapping into that area of expertise.
How to grow up to 4 plants per household.
Just kind of try to do things as
4 plants per
efficiently as
household.
possible.
I cannot sell it unless you have your license
And also kind of how
That's reasonable.
is. How much
and work at a store that legally
handy
can.
when you're
Okay,
working
yeah, that's
on the
illegal.
game.
That seems
Well,
reasonable.
it's been extremely beneficial.
Although 4 plants per household.
Home to a lot of AAA studios. a large portion of us work together at Rockstar and United Front Games, and we also have people who have worked at the Coalition and EA, as well as some smaller independent studios as well. And in addition to that, having
Coalition is the guys that made
where we can
Gears of War, right?
utilize local
After
talent. We're working with
Epic
union
Games.
actors. We're scanning
Didn't do it
scanning
anymore,
actors
Xbox.
as well that we're using for our characters, and we're actually currently auditioning a couple remaining
there's a
characters
lot
for the
to go
game,
for.
and as well as doing the finishing touches on our new motion capture studio. So we're going to be doing a full cinematics push over the coming months.
The game show is tomorrow.
Really exciting
Guys, we'll check.
place to be right now.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Tomorrow is the Guerrilla Collective.
When it comes to this
8 a.m.
what are
What
you
time
most
is that?
proud of at the minute?
5 o'clock. I'm probably not gonna
I
stream.
think the
We
thing
got Ubisoft tomorrow.
is just what a small focused team can do.
Cringe.
Sharing the same.
Ubisoft always brings the
As I
cringe.
said earlier,
Real cringe, not meme cringe. We got Devolver Direct.
everyone's managed to come together
We
and
got Gearbox,
really, deliver
which is
an
what
amazing
time?
amount of work
11 o'clock?
for the team size we have.
See what I can do.
Yeah, it's really
And
exciting to be working.
Whatever this is, I'm not gonna be.
And
Not gonna be.
just having that kind of energy where you're working with everyone on the team day to day.
Yeah, I imagine that is a lot different to probably what some of you are used to coming from those massive studios. So finally, what are the benefits of signing
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
a show
Devolver.
like Koch and also, being featured on their brand?
Ubisoft is
It's truly an exciting,
reportedly making a
place
Star
to be.
Wars
We
game,
can
yeah.
Kind of
I don't think they're very far in it
as
yet.
far as we could.
I wouldn't think they're very far in it yet.
This partnership is
They are
really
making a Star
helping
Wars
to,
game.
Provide more reach.
Not because of the games being announced, but because of the
more
pure
resources.
insanity. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Importantly, also just
Because of the mere spectacle of it all.
and helping to really expand and push the vision of the game. We've already received a lot of feedback on the title, and being a small team,
Arcane Vampire Immersive
we're often
Sim.
in our own little echo chamber, and even in a short period of time,
Arcane is Bethesda
a lot
though.
of the feedback and
Not
the
Ubisoft.
game has improved considerably since then.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for your
Bethesda
you
is
and find out a
yeah,
little
Sunday.
more about what you guys are going to be offering for the new label, and I can't wait to let gamers finally get their hands on the content. So thank you for your time.
From psychedelic horrors to internet rumors, our next developer created the huge open world of Bohemia and took us on an adventure through the Holy Roman Empire. However, there have been some
Warhorse Studios.
action RPG may have a home on the Switch. Opal sat down with Warhorse Studios to try and get to the bottom of this.
Kingdom Come Deliverance on the Switch. That is quite some news.
Oh,
Yes, that's true. Kingdom Come Deliverance is coming to the Nintendo Switch. And as you said, it's
really?
about gamers, devs, and games. In our case, or in this case, actually gamers play an integral part in the story.
What do you mean?
Well, some kind of confusion happened in the end of last year.
this isn't happening live.
We, Warhorse Studios, were preparing the release of the
Isn't
Kingdom Come
happening.
Deliverance Royal Edition on PlayStation and Xbox, but someone most likely ticked the wrong box in Japan, and it looked like it's going to be released on Switch as well. Of course, by that time there was nothing existing like that. We were not even thinking about the possibility that Kingdom Come Deliverance could go on the Switch. However, Nintendo
This man is so white it hurts.
this information, some Japanese media, and then the snowball started rolling. All of a sudden, it was the talk of the day. Kingdom Come Deliverance is releasing on the Switch, but as I said, nothing like that was planned at all, and we didn't even think about that. Now, a few months back, and we think it was still somehow cursing around in the Nintendo database. Nintendo of Spain posted a picture on Twitter where they had different pictures of open world games, and they were promoting already existing open world games on the Nintendo store. And if you clicked on the picture, actually there was nothing like Kingdom Come Deliverance, of course not, because as I said, nothing like that is existing. However, again, it created confusion. People were talking about it again, like, okay, so is it coming, is it not coming? But for us, actually, and as I said, we didn't think about that until that time. For us, we started to think there's a lot of interest, there's a lot of buzz. People are actually talking about us, reaching out to us, like they seem to want Kingdom Come Deliverance on the Nintendo Switch. So we started to think, and since we are already in the Koch Media,
Lou, welcome to the stream, man. Let's see you here again.
a lot of talented studios.
I just swear,
So
it's
is
Saber
Saber Interactive, and who but them would be actually capable of bringing the Kingdom Come Deliverance version?
Okay,
on the
wait a
Switch?
minute. So let me get this
Sat
straight.
together, and now we are here talking about the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
Kingdom Come.
we had no intention of bringing this
Is
game
that
to
a
the Nintendo
community of
Switch.
gamers made this happen?
No,
More or
no.
less, yes.
Not a community of gamer made this
Because, of
happen.
course, was a
That's
big
not.
drive for this entire project. But this
A misunderstanding made this
the
happen
Kickstarter project we had in the day. So without
initially.
there wouldn't be any Warhorse Studios or any Kingdom Come Deliverance. So we always try to be very close to them and working together with them, and even coming up with crazy ideas together with them.
Yeah, Lou.
For
How
instance,
you been, man? I haven't seen you around in a while.
our own liquor we created later was actually a community idea. We have our own beer brand. We recently
You
released
have beer?
a blue brick set, like a building set for Kingdom Come Deliverance buildings. And now one of the latest projects is the Kingdom Come Deliverance soap bar, which should give you the real medieval smell. In that case, I must say medieval smells actually pretty well. And
It smells like dead bodies and shit.
crazy stuff like that all the time. Our next new merchandise project is a
You're good, how Lou? Good, man. Nice to hear you're doing well, man.
Farkle for those who
Started kinda dating a girl I've been trying to get with for a while.
minigame, the dice minigame.
Oh no. I mean, good.
With Griffon Studios, we're coming up with a boxed version. You can
Oh, for a while. When you say a while,
at home against your friends or against your family or whatever.
how long do you mean? And also, what do you mean by kinda dating?
But generally, if you're interested in these kind of stuff, just check the Warhorse Studios social media
We
accounts.
didn't even think about that. Perfectly describes half of the gaming industry right now.
Favorite. Soapy hot news.
6 months.
Of soapy hot news. How do you feel about Warhorse being
Huh.
under the new label Prime Matter?
All right.
It's a huge honor, of course. We were working together with Koch for over 4 years already. In 2019,
ACD soap.
became part of the entire.
Yeah, we were waiting 3 years for that.
That was a
I
big
guess, yeah. Bring the game to the Switch and also give me soap.
take part at the
I can also wash my balls with this game now.
a new label being created. That is.
We've both had crushes for.
especially if you
Well, I think it's
consider
on
that
each
there is
other
an established
For that-
already. That is really cool, and we
that
have
whole time. Wait a minute.
a bright future.
But then why did it take 6 months though?
Not see what Warhorse has
I
got.
guess because no one ever said anything.
Until
I guess
that
no one ever
time,
said
Toby.
anything.
Goodbye.
Bye, Toby. Bye.
And see you.
From
Your first mistake is thinking gamers care about soap.
more on Kingdom Come Deliverance for Switch as we get it.
All right, let's move from RPGs to FPS games.
Shout out to Smash players.
Which is a working title, is an
We
action-packed.
both thought the other was
You
uninterested.
play the role of a humanoid avatar of a sentient spaceship sent on a mission to the edge of the known universe to battle an unstoppable plague. The game is
Oh,
still a
like,
long
hey,
ways from completion.
congratulations on how,
A
Louis.
very quick peek at what's in store.
That's called luck. Doesn't come around very often. You better appreciate it. What is this? Codename Final Form. This is real. Never mind, don't play Mountain Blade, play Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm still trying to get through Divinity Original Sin 1.
First glimpse of our upcoming game codenamed Final Form.
It's got a lot of KOTOR 2 hours.
Action-packed
KOTOR 2 hours themes?
in which you are
Huh?
a female formed
Hours?
machine on a space mission.
Minus a Creatype. A man
The
indeed.
game is a mystery and alien worlds to explore, but also an adrenaline-fueled combat. In Final Form, it's all about the freedom and power of movement, being a machine unrestrained by human weaknesses. There are numerous abilities and gadgets that come with your robotic body, so you can give yourself away to the fantasy of becoming an unstoppable cybernetic goddess blazing away in a spectacular ballet of destruction.
Cybernetic goddess, you say?
Raycon is located in Warsaw, Poland, with additional team members located.
I don't know where the hours came from.
The studio was founded and is managed entirely by game developers.
Just meant KOTOR 2 themes. Okay.
Since the success of Ruiner,
Yeah.
we've grown quite substantially.
KOTOR 2 hours.
Raycon is over 50 brilliant game creators. And
I
count,
thought you were trying to, you know,
we are not a huge team, but what
merge two things together to shorten the paragraph, to also say it takes 2 hours for something.
better ways to achieve something truly unique. We build our work environment just like we make games, aiming for the best
Robots?
results and personal fulfillment. We strongly believe that the well-being of team members needs to be taken care of first, before we can pour all of that love into a game. The partnership with Koch Media has been very fruitful and inspiring. We're happy to be in the avant-garde of the upcoming new label. We're looking forward to share more on Final Form in the future. And in the meantime, please enjoy the rest of the show and see you around.
Why don't you stream the OS one? Because like I said, I've been, for like the past maybe 2 years now, I've been trying
the soundtrack from Final Form.
to really get into it. I got
Just as special.
pretty far in the,
and
I
gadgets
got past the first
and
part,
mixed it all together with hardcore.
but then I noticed I made another mistake.
That's exactly what Massive Works Studios are
I
doing.
wanted to start a new game
Down
and
with their CTO to talk about their game, Dolmen.
yeah, I never finished the first one. First Divinity, Original Sin. Trying to play it. If you streamed it, you would be able to try harder. You mean like a Dark Souls type of situation? Now that I think about it. That Elden Ring game is gonna be a PlayStation exclusive, isn't it? The PlayStation logo showed up. Yeah.
Let's speak now.
What it is, but sure.
Hera, CTO of Massive Works Studios, who joins us now from Campinas near São Paulo in the southeast of Brazil.
Oh.
So, Gabriel, what is Dolmen about?
First of all, it's a pleasure to be here and to participate.
Also, you have a girl's
A
name.
little bit about what Dolmen is. Dolmen is that kind of a game that where the hero needs to save everyone from an alien threat. Fighting with all kinds of monsters and struggling to keep going forward. Yeah, that's the kind of game that's Dolmen.
You've been trying for years to play it because you don't have determination to play with all your other stuff you do. If you play it on the stream, you would be more inclined to.
But you're going there to help a company save its
I
best.
guess?
So you're not really the nice guy that's trying to save everyone. It's just a job. But we hope that the players consider the humanity, the greed, the war, and the spares and the challenges that come to mind along with that job. Taking all that part, and yes, Dolmen is also about fighting all kinds of monsters and struggling. After all, it is a hard game. It's a hardcore game. It's inspired on Souls-like.
A hardcore game. I didn't see any cars in the trailer though.
Thank you. So, when thinking about the name Dolmen, obviously you guys went for that for like a very specific reason. What's the thinking behind the name? Why did you go for Dolmen?
So there was many things that came to our mind when describing the name of the game. Dolmen, which means a single chamber.
I feel like I'm undergoing a microaggression right now.
Tomb. we thought it would be a good word to describe this stone, this crystal that we have that is related to death. In many ways, everyone that deals with this crystal in the game is close to bringing problems to everyone that is around.
If Elden Ring is PS exclusive, you can watch me stream it.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Awesome. And now,
because I sure as hell, wait a minute.
May or may not.
Oh yeah, it's coming to PS4 too. That's
So,
fine. I sure as hell I'm not gonna be getting a console anytime soon.
Taken to get to this point.
Preston, welcome to stream, man. Never seen you around here before, homie.
We started at
how's the swing? What's cooking those tricks?
late
Preston,
2016, so it's been almost 5
how you
years
living?
now, and probably just a bit more to come out. But we and about our journey, if it wasn't the support that we had since the beginning, either our community, the Kickstarters, and
I'm gonna get PS5 at some point in the next few months. The next few months.
Right now.
Oh,
Lovely.
optimistic man we have here.
Other games you mentioned, like the Souls-like.
Smiley face.
You know, are there other games?
Good to see that your life is full of smiles, Kristen.
First of all, regarding inspirations, a lot of games came to us when we were producing the game and when we were first thinking of it. Obviously, we are really passionate and we really love Souls-like games. So Bloodborne,
It's only been a half hour.
Dark Souls, those games were our main inspirations. But we drew inspirations from all different kind of sources. So we had inspirations in Dead Space, in Mass Effect, and also not only inspirations in other games, but also inspirations in movies and Lovecraftian stories. For example, Alien and
Even
Geiger,
when the figure deserves
and
no
those
such
were
obedience.
inspirations. About games that we most like.
Chris and coming in with the subscription, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chris and coming in for the subscription, supporting the channel. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Chris and man, we're gonna have a lot of fun together. Trust me on that one. Thank you so very much for the subscription.
Everyone of our team is
glad you're enjoying the work.
The project because they
indie Dark Souls
love doing what they do.
But with guns, it seems.
Hardcore.
He's got guns. There's guns.
That makes sense as well when you get hands on Dolmen, all these inspirations that have come in. So the game is set in a sci-fi universe. Is there any specific reason you decided to go down that route? Was there any other routes that you considered at first?
Yeah. Well,
epic. Well, that's like a crazy.
Humans are afraid of what they don't know.
Well, yeah, like yes. Thank you, Kristen.
Possibilities.
Hey, Kel, you were here the whole time?
Know that we can explore in space.
I was a swing master in Australia.
So that sci-fi setting really
AK-47 mod for Dark Souls. Yeah,
something that we
mentioned many times.
To throw
onion half for sale. How's a swing master in Australia?
Insane minds could come with. So we
I think it's okay for me to have the beanie on today. It's not too hot.
Player, a world of unknown that he can fear and he can enjoy it.
No, absolutely.
Far Cry 3 was coming out, IGN said. It's like Skyrim with guns? What? Was that a joke? I feel like that's a joke that IGN would have made because they should know better.
Or just in general.
Because when they were probably referencing how when Bethesda was making Fallout 3 when that was coming out, a lot of haters were calling it. They were calling it
2020 and 2021
Oblivion with guns.
Was a really challenge for us. But
PS6 and that's a trackpad.
Especially because.
But yeah, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here again. I was just waiting for Strix.
Based in a single location.
I didn't get the notification yesterday nor today for you.
So it was easy.
YouTube not doing its thing.
Challenge. But there were several challenges since.
But you got the bell icon turned on to all, right, Mariam?
Finding.
God damn it, YouTube.
People that are really.
I played such a nice song at the beginning today too. I think I would have liked it.
And that's what we we gather and
Always ready to jump in if you were necessary. Thanks, Kel. I appreciate it, homie.
Appreciates the most and really gives value is the people that we work with. They were really incredible people, and they were really rare.
It wasn't a joke. It was on the commercials for Far Cry 3.
Kind of on that theme of development and
could it be that IGN meant it as a joke?
Technology often,
but the people who
how a game evolves throughout its
who publish Ubisoft thought they were being sincere about it and put it in their commercials.
On that answer, especially because
this is not Far Cry 76.
Really,
this is Dolmen.
In the journey of the game. For example,
don't know much about it.
Started as a concept from a few friends.
I don't understand either, Mario.
And they brainstormed it for.
YouTube did say that.
So
their explanation
in two senses
is that
and one of them. When we first started,
YouTube is sending out like hundreds of thousands of millions of notifications, like
a lot of background
every minute.
It has a
so it's basically the system not being powerful enough to send out all of the notifications. A lot of them getting dropped.
They will have a lot to explore on that.
It was Machinima who said it, not IGN.
And from its original concept, a lot, especially
Skyrim with guns.
Our disposal. So
Machinima's no longer around.
It advanced way better than we imagined. Back 2016, we didn't have all the resources that we have now. So, of course, we made some sacrifices here and there, and in order to achieve our goal.
I still want Far Cry with dinosaurs. Ubisoft promised, did they? I think the closest we're going to get was Primal. And of course,
satisfy that point of satisfaction.
Dinosaurs didn't exist when humans.
More. At the end of the day,
when humans were around.
This is also a game, and we are
having. Peter wearing his beanie is wholesome.
On top of all, we want to make a brilliant.
Whatever you say on the internet.
Absolutely. And speaking about like making the game and the development of the game, seeing as you are lead programmer as well, what was the hardest part of making the actual game?
I believe we could have gone into different options, especially, for example, we could have wanted to make a game that was simpler or smaller or not have that many hours of gameplay. But we decided to go to a hardcore game, even that's a first game of our company. So we decided to go full in into that challenge. We faced a lot of challenges, as I mentioned previously. But I believe the hardest.
Unsubscribed and resubscribed and turned the notifications back on, and it worked. Interesting. Try that then. Try doing that and see if it works. I'll be very curious to see if it works.
Self-focused for 5 years on a single game is something that is challenging.
I wonder if Streamlabs will pick it up as a new subscription too.
A difficult decision, but we wanted to make that. Regarding programming and as a programmer. There's a lot of that I could keep talking about what is the harder. Multiplayer is always challenging.
I still don't understand what this game is about.
But finding that
well, it's about you're playing essentially a mercenary.
So the game that
it takes on very difficult missions,
but it
with dangerous monsters.
So we wanted to aim hardcore.
And that's where the Souls-like aspect comes in.
That was hard.
So you mentioned like 5 years of development, which is a crazy long time.
5 years.
How have you kept yourself motivated? How have the team kept themselves motivated?
I won't say that it was easy because it wasn't, but I would say that most of all we were always having these meetings in order to play the game. Even now that we are remote, we keep getting up. Every day.
Oh, I mean, he talked about his
making a meeting and
inspirations, what inspired the game,
each one
and such. What
also a lot
genre
of
they're kind of going for. There's some horror elements to it.
Was
he's talking about COVID.
The events always made us super happy. So showcasing
Tyler is over on Twitch now, as Emperor Property.
players to play the game and see how they react, it was something incredible for us. It really made us feel proud of what we were doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like everyone's missing that event feel.
Yeah, time to unsub to me.
And you're like, oh well.
Finally, I can have him out of my
Everyone is missing.
out of my head forever.
Speaking of
I've been wanting to press this button for
happy
for
times.
months now.
What are you most proud of this
Get
game?
rid of
What
him.
you guys worked on that you're like, yeah.
I don't have to hear about any
The universe, the universe
bullshit anymore.
amazing
Star Wars nonsense.
from it. So, for example,
Would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my God, Mariam coming in with a subscription after all these years.
we had a lot
She decided, you know what? I think it's time. I think he's earned it.
of cinematics.
I'm gonna give this man a subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mariam. Coming in with a subscription. We're gonna have a lot of fun together, Mariam. Trust me on that one.
Achieving what we did is what makes us feel proud. And now that we have partnered with you,
Duke Nukem Forever took 50 years to make.
universe,
They were sitting on that game
get
for
close
a lot of it.
to our original
3D Realms couldn't release it because I don't even know why.
really happy.
obedience.
Cool. Awesome. Speaking of partnership with us,
Battle Changeling also coming in with a subscription. It's unbelievable. This whole time he's been my mod,
brand new.
but he wasn't subscribed.
That's
Thanks for the subscription, Farrell. We appreciate it, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun together, man. Trust me.
Koch really helped us and takes care of the
So 3D Realms went tits up.
operation that we couldn't make it for ourselves.
Gearbox Software takes it.
We have an amazing team of
Even though before that, there were previews coming out of people who played Duke Nukem Forever, and they said it was great.
players everywhere.
They said the game was great. It's
Great
finished.
producer that worked with us, helping
I
us
don't know what happened.
reach our goals and
But then by the time it was released,
deliver the
yeah.
game that we want. And
yeah.
without
I was thinking the other day, what if they make a new Duke Nukem game? You know, just forget the Duke Nukem Forever ever happened.
This new label is a great opportunity for us.
Maybe have the guys that made Bulletstorm make it.
Other
They
game
might be able
developers and
to.
expand the game community.
What was that name again?
Yeah, and
Who Can Fly.
as well.
They were making some.
We really thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. We are so happy to have you guys on board. And more importantly, I am so excited to actually let people play this game at some point under this new label. So thank you so much for your time, Gabrielle. It's been awesome
It
talking.
only works once.
And yeah,
Maybe you need to wait for a particular amount of time then for it
at
to
some point
be
under
able to do it again.
Thank you for your time and see you later.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys got 18 minutes left.
Now, the first title from Prime Matter will be the beautiful, highly anticipated King.
It's not working for Tyler at all?
We have a first look at the.
Maybe it's because you're a member.
And then Opal got a chance to sit down and
YouTube is like, it doesn't make any sense.
Nikolai Baryshnikov.
The balance is off. Our land, Nostria, dances on the knife's edge of fate.
Edge of the knife, huh?
King Claudius, my father, cannot lead, and his absence has set the realm in motion. Something is coming. Now the burden of the crown falls onto me. Nostria was flourishing, but there is unrest.
It used to be beautiful here. My wife and I had a nice life then.
Conspiracy, sabotage, necromancy. They all threaten this land asunder. But we must unite, for distorted terrors are advancing.
I can get by some necromancer. A little bit of necromancer never hurt anybody.
False prophet, putting our hope in something that does not exist. A seer foretells that our Savior is among us. People of Nostria, you laid faith in my father.
For some reason, I felt like I was watching Fable for a moment there.
The darkness.
But this is not Fable.
The light of our land. For Nostria!
King's Bounty 2, right? Yeah. Among Us, yeah. Shout out to Necromancy.
Hello there, guys.
Among Us 2.
Joining me, and I am
Someone hidden among them.
Nikolai Barinshtakov from 1C
Duke Nukem Forever had different builds during the years.
and creator of
Probably did.
Bounty 2. So King's Bounty has been years in development and has a 30-year pedigree. So what is it that makes King's Bounty 2 so special?
The original King's Bounty was a grandfather of games like Heroes of Might and Magic. So it created these turn-based gameplay when hex-based battlefield and the troops are moving in turns. Like chess pieces.
Imagine the next Stalker was announced. The next Stalker was announced. That was months ago. What are you talking about?
King's Bounty.
Stalker 2 was announced like a year ago.
As you mentioned, the first King's Bounty
Don't you remember?
1990.
I was streaming it. I streamed it with my brother. And we saw it.
What technical improvements, now that we're in 2021, are you most excited about implementing into the new King's Bounty 2?
Well, I'm a huge...
Somewhere out there's a version of Stalker 2 that got cancelled.
Battles. And if in the previous games the battlefield was always a flat surface, so now we're bringing the battlefield into 3D. So we will have.
You didn't see that stream? If you want, you can go back and watch it. It's
like simple example.
It's one of the few
allocated
public
like extra.
One of the few streams that set the public and not
3D
unlisted, and you only see it via the live stream playlist.
The role-playing part, the exploration part, we decided to move.
It was the Xbox conference. It was the Xbox conference. I saw my brother. Stalker 2 or something.
Big role-playing games, as opposed to
Amnesia is the darndest thing.
Isometric view with tiny little character on the horse just galloping around the map. So we are moving towards this kind of epic fantasy adventure. Because this is not like a small indie title anymore. This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, production we've done in Moscow so far.
So speaking of the other King's Bounty games, will this King's Bounty 2 follow the other stories of the games, or will it be a standalone?
You can't remember any other prominent game. Well, again, Elden Ring.
Previous games.
I mean, prominent.
Even the previous King's Bounty.
I guess not. There were a lot of new titles.
Like the main protagonist, there are a bunch of
apart from new that we haven't heard of. There was no anticipation building up to.
The previous King's Bounty. It was not.
What else got announced? We got the director's cut from Death Stranding.
Just battling random monsters on the map. And
new skins.
Solving some.
There was this new game featuring a wrestler playing it.
It's really, a epic adventure.
After the main presentation, there were
puzzles working with different factions.
There were some indie games that were announced, and some of them were very interesting, especially the music-based ones.
However, this is
damn, music's actually pretty damn good.
Where our game, King's Bounty, is not an action RPG. It's not a Witcher game where you have to, put buttons on the joysticks and battle.
Was subject to countless problems, delays, and revivals after being developed in 1995.
Role-playing game with a tactical strategy title. Which,
game.
I wouldn't. Not like quote unquote was never done on consoles, but this is fairly unique combination.
You fly like a flying squad on Battlefield 2042.
Me,
it's a wingsuit.
Was a modern remake of.
But you still can't enjoy a single player campaign like the good old days.
I was a huge fan of.
Well, that's not entirely true, Kel. 1994, because when you're talking about the quote unquote good old days of Battlefield.
This is something.
And you're talking Battlefield 1942, Battlefield 2, and those didn't have any single-player campaigns either.
That works well.
The first Battlefield to have a single-player campaign was Bad Company.
So
I'm pretty sure.
We're trying to enhance it in every possible direction.
Yeah, cool, awesome. Kind of speaking about the story of King's Bounty 2 and how it differs, it appears to have a darker, more gritty aesthetic compared to its predecessors. What was the design philosophy around that? Why did you decide to go with that instead?
That's an interesting question. We've been debating on the design approach.
Was that me?
And again, as I said, we spent a lot of time prototyping.
Did you guys hear that?
On the core game.
Did you guys hear a device?
Previous game had this more cartoonish.
Disconnecting. Bring, bring, bring. Was that me?
We are now trying to play in different league. We're trying to make a much bigger title, a big game, an epic adventure.
Everything seems to be working.
Astonished by modern fantasy titles, both in Hollywood and in games, and we thought that this is a good idea.
No, the next Battlefield will not have a campaign. I'm pretty sure they're ripping us off.
So it's not a dark.
Though still, even without the campaign, I still feel like they're ripping us off.
No, it's more like, as I said, like high fantasy.
You should stream some of the music indie games when they come out.
Dragon, it looks like
maybe, I guess. I'll see what I can do.
There's a villain, he or she.
Primal Pattern, welcome to the stream, man.
So that was the.
I was just swearing on those checks.
Plus,
I heard that. I thought it was me at first.
Evolves, and I don't think that it's an idea to take a game of 2008 and just make a replica with slightly enhanced graphics.
DICE is always a ripoff.
So you need especially for console.
I played the shit out of Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Coming to this,
I don't know if I really agree with that.
Okay, this is like a 49.59 game. It has to graphically and gameplay.
It's because within gaming development,
and we believe that
most of the budget ends up going to single player
combines
because of writing,
placed like
actors,
ways that you can play the game
and such like that, and equipment,
RPG elements.
But this time, it's only going to be multiplayer, but they're still charging full price for the game.
Kind of, why did you choose
now
with the evolution of games?
Yeah, I was thinking,
games. Why did you choose to stick?
If we pay full price for just multiplayer,
kind of what makes King's Bounty?
Everything that comes afterwards,
I think
new guns and new maps have already been confirmed are going to be free.
It was a grandfather
because they don't want to split the community. That's why the whole battle pass thing became a thing.
King's Bounty, then it becomes.
But now
Kingdom Come.
This game is still going to have a battle pass. I may be wrong, but this is what I remember.
This gameplay make it more fun, more realistic. But
battle pass as part of
the core. So this is
the first seasons or the first few seasons or something.
Role-playing aspects
are going to be free.
Aspects, not that.
The game is going to have like microtransactions or this was it. No, I think it was the microtransaction or the battle pass. The battle pass that you can buy is going to be only cosmetics.
It's a different game.
That's
and in terms of we've mentioned kind of this new 3D world that you're creating when it comes to the fighting style, and then that's
what I was thinking. If the full price up front pays for
exciting
everything that comes afterwards,
what took the longest time
minus cosmetics, I guess I'll accept that. I don't need the cosmetics.
First of all, this multiple
game, maybe I wouldn't say it's a ripoff.
Issues that
right now I need more information.
Development. If you make just, let's say, PC type,
might still be a ripoff.
PlayStation game, then you
might still be getting ripped off.
Porting to different platforms, getting different specifications, TCRs, approvals. So that adds a lot. And then secondly, the production.
DICE has been more of a ripoff than a good dev if you look at the record they have.
Kind of.
I mean, remember, DICE also made Mirror's Edge.
Isometric.
The Mirror's Edge catalyst.
To a 3D high fantasy and the production of assets. So we wanted to build like a huge map. We wanted to populate this map with.
And for the most part,
characters.
DICE's
just move around.
Track record has been the Mirror's Edge games.
Have their own like stories.
And Battlefield. And
so
the recent Battlefields like Battlefield 5
didn't
perform, and that had a single
player. So we even had
Battlefield 1 did too.
By our motion capture studio, we worked with like a dozen.
I don't know enough to say that that DICE has had a history.
Ripping
people off.
Cutscenes, which in the past could be just dialogues and pieces of text.
Exactly, on in half a sale. Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
No, absolutely.
Having been trained in PR a bit,
what are the benefits of signing up with
the PR message should be coming from EA and DICE right now is to admit that
a lot of
single player games eat up most of the budget. But they took all of that entire budget and sank it all into multiplayer in an effort to make the absolute best multiplayer that they can ever make.
Amazing sketch of a dragon. is only half of the puzzle. So it's like in the end.
And then also go along to be like whatever we add to the game down the road,
testing
will be free,
localization
and stuff like that. That's the PR speak I think they should go with.
The retail shops in the world, making mass market communications. So we decided to cooperate.
Returns of content and forming price is pretty much over. At least in the AAA space.
Many years.
If it's made by a AAA studio, a $60 price tag is automatically justified, no matter what they put out.
Just ourselves. That we might not have.
I mean, they're putting out unfinished games. They're putting out games that are sometimes unplayable, extremely buggy,
itself. We're working
pretty much, very much lacking in content.
As effectively as in a co-production. It
needs to be a trend now, worrying trend,
such in Steam.
Especially if they're going to charge full price for it, and especially if they're thinking about raising full price from $60 to $70.
I cannot wait for people to get that.
Or euros.
Oh, me too. Trust me.
We already got 5 minutes left.
That's going to be one of the exciting.
Thank God we can talk about other things because this presentation sucks.
We have
it's
12 titles.
Developers.
We keep saying it. And honestly,
talking about the games they're making.
It's like picking between a favorite child. However, this next title speaks
and again, if
on a gaming level unlike any other.
You guys gonna keep going? Dude, it's 10 o'clock.
Adventure shooter will keep you up at night, tossing and turning with its horrific, nightmarish creatures. Think Alice in Wonderland meets Alien, or as one US journalist put it, Tomb Standing. Guys, sit back, relax, grab a pillow, because you get a world-exclusive look at Scars Above.
Good job. Dr. Ward, Dr. Yoshida, get to the bridge, please. Time to see what's inside our alien guest.
Alright, I got my pillow. Following her advice. Eric.
Telemetry check.
Telemetry check. Here go.
Now, IGN starts in 4 minutes, Fred.
Wow. How is this possible?
There's a triangle in the sky, lady.
How did I end up here?
DICE combined with EA, where the problem is, EA has grown into an insatiable money hole, consuming all creativity and independence that came from BioWare, DICE, and all the companies they bought and destroyed along the way. I'm never gonna forget about Pandemic Studios. Yeah, Divine's FHP.
The debris.
What games do I like so far from the announcements? From this announcement? Or from this well, I'm looking forward to Payday 3. That's true. Payday 3. From what they've shown so far, I can play this.
Mira, it's still intact.
And the Souls-like shooter game they said before. They were talking about before. Well, and also the game that remind me of Fable. So far, I say, I mean, maybe the presentation isn't as entertaining because, you know, it's just developers talking about the games they're making. But so far, the games they've shown from like a trailer or something, I'd play pretty much all of them.
Log entry. The creature has multiple glands in its thoracic region that seem to produce a highly venomous secretion.
That's a really cute bed you got. Pinkish orange pillows and baby blue sheets. I mean, Tyler, I gotta tell you, man, I'm not exactly one for interior design. But really, all the stuff I got here are
the whole place.
Hell, they're pretty much hand-me-downs.
Organic residue.
I didn't really pick any of them. I just took what I could get.
Looks like Robinson managed to connect the MPU to the pillar.
This is not controlled, no. Mass Effect Andromeda flashbacks. Sure, why not? Oh, the game is Fable. Yeah, it does.
This will help me get through that tissue webbing. And I'm taking the MPU.
Oh, they're pissed. You missed. How would you like it if someone broke into your house and, yeah, and shot you with fire bullets as you were sleeping? Huh? She could have just said it spits poison.
Who were the architects of this place? Did they build these?
She's a scientist.
Monuments to serve a purpose?
I think. I'm
or
assuming.
as a testament to their might? Were they looking for answers or solving a problem? Oh my god!
Oh no, it's throwing rocks. You're gonna stand there and yeah. It's made of rock, lady. I feel like its stomach is its weak point.
This thing was huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big, but I've seen bigger. Raz 1000, welcome to the stream, man. Soap indeed. It's the stuff you use to wash your balls with. How's the stream, man? Let's cooking on tricks. Never seen you around there before. You wanna play Control now? Hey, Control is free on Epic Game Store. You can get Control for free on Epic Game Store. I think it's still free right now. I got it. The game world looks great. Seemed up poison. It's, I mean, that's something.
The appendages are dripping with the fluid that's freezing the water.
It's not freezing you?
There's the brain and the neural pathways leading to various organs. The pseudocerebrum seems to be generating an electrical charge.
It's with this music, though.
This neural pathway is conducting large amounts of bioelectricity. This gland is secreting the cryogenic fluid that's freezing the water.
Glands.
The cocktail of digestive acids is dissolving local plant life into homogeneous matter. The process seems to be aided by bioelectricity.
Oh. Okay. What? I don't know, I am not interested in the voice acting in this game. It seems bland. Alright. Oh no. Your chest cavity is exposed.
That really was something. And last week, Opal had a chance to talk to the developers, Mad Head Games, and ask them what their game was all about.
Hello there, guys. Joining me now from Novi Sad in Serbia is Ivan Zorkin,
Jesus, okay.
game director at Mad
It's free till the 17th of June.
New project.
Thank you, Mariam. It's free until the 17th. You still got 6 days to get it.
Hey there.
Okay, hold on. Supposedly IGN already started, right? Commercial we gotta sit through. How? Wait a minute. Summerfest. How is? Man, Jeff Keighley is everywhere. He's two places at once.
Dead meat.
I defeat all men.
Is this a Rocky video game? Yeah, I mean, there he is.
Ready to feel the beat? Didn't take a single hit. I did it!
Oh. Big Rumble Creed Champions Boxing. Not Rocky. Creed. Alright.
The position of the inkwell indicates that the victim is left-handed. However, the bullet entered the...
I saw Detroit.
The goodbye letter was written while the victim's glasses were left untouched upon the nightstand. Who would want their final words to appear crooked? Traces of a long dress. Is a crime disguised as suicide. The maid? No. I have it. They belong to the priest who wanted to retain ownership of the land for his presbytery. The first case on this island is closed.
Is this Clue?
That's incredible, Sherlock. You always impress me.
This rock thing looks like a more bestial rock troll from Witcher. Oh, from the previous, before we switched. The rock, oh yeah. You know, rock trolls was just kind of dumb.
You could come to this island without getting a little dirty.
Club Lang is just a rip-off Mr. T. I pity the fool.
That investigation was easy, but this personal mission that brought you here...
Maybe he just...
You know
he won't say, I pity the fool. He'll say,
I know it's not so far from what's already in your mind.
I feel remorse for that individual of lesser capacity.
Will it help?
The entire look, he changed his name.
Watch your step, Sherlock. This quest might soil more than your shoes.
Yeah, I saw this. I thought it was Detroit Become Human. But you're right, Kel. It might be Sherlock Holmes?
For this investigation.
Yep, there it is. Chapter 1. Okay. Happy to see them making games still. Poor Frogware have been screwed over so much. This. Frogware makes Sherlock games. Huh. Yeah, I never played any of those Sherlock games. Is that a zombie? The graveyard scene makes me think of Big Bruce Wayne. Sure. Bruce Wayne, yeah, that fits too. Although the character didn't look very Bruce Wayne to me, but fuck. Yeah. You got Pretty Boy Vampire playing Bruce Wayne in the next Batman movie, so what do I know? Survival machine, that's what that was on your head. A game that will unnerve me, IGN says. Uncontrollably horrific, says Polygon, but it's polygons. Really? Oh, for God's sake. Are you serious? I know. Depression. Some girl takes her own head off. I got it. It gets messed up. You gotta delete a whole file off your computer. It's a whole fucking anime depression nonsense. I got it. That one, second from the right. Best waifu, I guess. They're bringing it to... okay. No shit.
Woo, man, I gotta tell y'all, what a block of awesome that was. I'm so excited for Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, especially as a...
Is that right, Akeem?
Living in the middle of a pandemic, you know, I wouldn't mind having Monica in my reality these days, and I know I'm not alone. Actually, I am alone, which is why I want the character to come keep me company. But I am excited for that one. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Well, that Sherlock Holmes game looks pretty cool, and also as
unfortunately, the shows of Sherlock are more about impossible guesses that he happens to get right than actual deductive reasoning.
Hold hands. But let's keep this train.
You mean like
tossing it to the developers?
Sherlock?
For a breakdown of the Wonderlands trailer. This new game is set in the
And there was another Sherlock Holmes a TV show featuring Lucy Liu. What was that? Elementary.
Hey everybody, my name is Matt Cox, and I'm the creative director of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and I'm thrilled to be able to go through this trailer.
Wasn't production for a new Batman movie canceled?
Wonderlands is an entirely new adventure set in an unpredictable...
I didn't hear about that part about it. It got canceled.
...wonder and high-powered weapons. Packed with fresh gameplay ideas, irreverent humor, a crazy story-driven adventure, and repeatable endgame content.
You've heed your last haul.
Up to 4 players.
You cannot hide from fate.
Grid Motorsports is on mobile, and it is actually pretty fun with a controller if you have a powerful phone. I don't.
Like this.
I don't have a powerful phone.
Designing for this chaotic brand of fantasy lets us run wild with our imagination, so you can expect some slightly warped takes on high fantasy. The awesome Gabe Kunda voices the mysterious figure that you hear in this trailer. Now, he's not the protagonist. Players can actually create and customize their own multi-class hero.
Also, yes, Tyler Evan. This was one of the games that was...
will collect a wide variety.
That was announced early in yesterday's show.
So you have guns,
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Melee weapons, and of course you'll have your skills that you can use. And then you'll be able to find loot like armor and...
That cringe gave me a spinal injury.
Spells are a big part of our combat loop, and while it's true we do not have grenades in this game,
I don't think I need
think of our spells more as mini skills because of their power and their variety of behaviors. Our cast is incredible. We have the headstrong Captain Valentine,
obsessed with cast,
and of course our tyrant villain Dragon Lord, and Tiny Tina, and they're all brought to life by these great actors. And of course, enter a magical diamond binacorn leaping in to save the day here. This speaks to the wild and irreverent humor in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Now, all of this takes place in a game within a game as players experience a round of bunkers and badasses, a chaotic fantasy tabletop adventure where anything can happen. The very unpredictable Tiny Tina makes the rules, she changes the world on the fly, and guides players on their epic fantasy journey. Now, a lot of the tone and humor in this story springs from this chaos. This takes place shortly after a...
Oh, Robert Pattinson got COVID.
But if you don't know what that means, that's okay, because this is a brand new adventure in a brand...
You want a true crime in New York too? Too bad they didn't have a sale.
We absolutely love Tina and the crazy world.
The company went tits up. They got shut down, I should say.
This game. So we're very excited.
It was messed up too.
When it launches next year.
Because... like someone representing the company left to go do an interview, and by the time he came back, he found out that offices have been shut down.
I think it should go without saying that Wonderlands looks wonderful. There!
And Sleeping Dogs was great.
Who hears me say something so brave yet so controversial? Anyway, we've got more gaming goodness coming up on the IGN Expo when Summer of Gaming 2021 returns, so don't go anywhere. Don't. That's a threat. It's not a threat. I mean, it's just mildly nicely asking you don't go anywhere. But don't go anywhere. I have scissors, and I'll make a beautiful, beautiful card for you that says "Don't go anywhere." We'll be right back.
IGN Summer of Gaming 2021 is presented by the Amazon original movie The Tomorrow War, exclusively on Prime Video July 2nd. And powered by Duracell Optimum, official battery sponsor of Summer of Gaming 2021.
Just chill, just relax, relax.
And Army National Guard. Pursue multiple paths while you serve. Reach your greatest potential with Army National Guard.
Tiny Tina Hogwarts. They must have shot him up to the eyeballs with COVID vaccine by now.
Entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never before seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook,
a game within the game.
Always got you covered. IGN.
So if I go a few more levels deep, I don't have to pay for it because it's all just a game of life, which is free.
But what if
Inception accepted? Cringe rejected.
their hard work get completely destroyed right in front of them?
Although, is life really free though when you think about it?
Every episode of Devs React to speedruns. We invite you
I watch that sometimes.
as they watch, react, and enjoy some of the craziest gameplay.
I saw that Outer Worlds one too.
Planet. Tune in every Saturday for a brand new episode.
You guys ever seen those Dev Reacts to speedruns? Pretty interesting. They reveal some stuff about the development of the game. 2 sequels are planned while a spin-off prequel television series in the development for HBO Max. You're talking about the Batman? Ava? Didn't know about a prequel show on HBO. That could be good. The Batman?
Non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars. You need a show with accurate reports.
Oh yeah, I saw the Bad Batch episode today.
Akeem Lawanson.
After I forgot about it.
Show The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop,
No spoilers.
or anime announcement, I'll be here covering all the breaking movie, TV, and streaming news that matters most to you. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news. Let's drop it.
You know, while they're doing this, what's still going on over
Welcome
here?
back to IGN Summer of Gaming Expo. I'm glad you stuck around and I didn't have to use these scissors. Time to get rid of them.
Give me that, man. You don't need those. Give them to me.
Hold on, I'll be right
Let's
back.
go to St. Petersburg in Russia and speak to Vyacheslav Kosahin, creative director of Dark Crystal Games and the brains behind their upcoming isometric RPG Encased. So, Slava, what
Isometric RPG, that's what I saw just now. I can get behind that, sure.
What we got?
Miles Asipa, welcome to the stream.
It hurt me to say it.
How's a swing? What's cooking those tricks?
To say that joke.
Surface Kotor T? What Kotor T? What are you talking about?
Back.
Kotor? What? No one's talking about Kotor. No one's barely mentioned Star Wars even. Hey, I remember this game. Sifu. It was announced last year, I think. Jesus. I think I just broke that guy's spine. Axe kick. Taekwondo. This game looked interesting. Yeah. A beat 'em up. It's called Sifu. You're breathing for free, right? Well, breathing keeps you alive, so yes. No, not like that. I mean, not exactly, no. Society creates currencies and monetize value. Item needs to survive, so living is free, but survival at a cost. That's not what I mean. I'm not talking about money. There's all They're making The Last of Us a movie or TV series. I forgot which one. Pedro Pascal bien.
Who is that
I think it was a TV series.
How can
I think they're making a Last of Us TV series for HBO, I think.
You gotta come to Radlandia.
The internet crapped out. What I miss?
Where even the ice cream's dreams of hitting the big
I have terrible memory. Don't worry about it.
They've got that go-getting attitude, making it happen in the streets. And
This Maxi real bot is free.
gold. Here, there's nothing but mines of the smoothest concrete ramps and grinds
The
ever.
Skyrim creation kit.
Wanna grab your board and hold on, you can skate, right?
IGN cringe humor, Doki Doki, yeah. Literature Club coming to consoles and the trailer for upcoming seafood game.
Can't achieve. There's a whole world out there to discover. It's time to shine, my humanoid friend. Let's roll.
Is this Ollie Ollie? I mean, if it is Ollie Ollie, they really changed the art style. Like a lot.
Ollie Ollie World. Take a trip.
It is Ollie Ollie? Why'd you change the art style so much? Ollie Ollie World.
Yeah, baby hopper. Big deals on tiny wheels.
Oh, okay.
You need a battery for that? Hello.
There was a song in the first Ollie Ollie game that was really good. Duty Tony Hawk? Not exactly.
You're hearing my voice because we have reached a crossroads in this war.
Oh yeah? Is the crossroads how to animate running?
That simply surviving is a slow death. That we will not win by holding our ground.
Our ranks have grown, our skills have sharpened, and our weapons are loaded. We have initiated a new strategy in Kamchatka.
Our forces are prepared to take back Rome.
We will not hide. There will be no retreat. Today we claw back from the brink. Today we make a stand.
World War Z Aftermath. I never typed that.
Welcome back to IGN.
I mean, if it showed up on the stream, then you did. I could go back to the stream and see what you said.
Sifu and World War Z Aftermath, among others. Now, I can ramble all day about how great those reveals were, but you know, why ramble when we got Bramble? Now, this upcoming game from Dim Frost Studio promises to take
Not COD Zombies.
the dark and mysterious world of folklore. Let's take a look at Bramble the Mountain King.
Chancellor snapped. That was a witch, you're saying. Interesting indeed. I'm not sure what's going on, but
oh, that was something.
Interesting.
All in on this one. You can definitely
looks like Omega turned to the dark side.
call me a brambling man.
Yeah.
Call me a bramble.
Okay.
K Moore, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for K Moore, the homie.
Seems like
how's the swim, man? Checking out tricks. How's your day been?
Into that, which is odd.
All these guys talking.
That you want in a solid video game.
We're still talking.
Awesome. I'm really excited for it, Brian. Just tell what do we have next? Because I'm super excited, man. If Bramble was this good, we got to have something else coming up next that's just as equal.
That kid was a Witcher?
Well, you know,
I don't think so.
Up next, I think maybe we should.
I think it was just a kid
considerably
stabbing someone over and over and over again in the bloated chest of a long dead enemy.
You mean like how about this? How about like skating with birds, like skateboarding birds?
Oh, yeah. I mean that's very, very specific, but that would be super chill. Yeah, let's do it. Skating birds, great.
Well, then you know what, Brian? I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna love this next game.
My friend,
skateboarding.
It has often been said that I like
skatebird.
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 I like war. No, I love war. I love holocausts. I love blitzkriegs. I love defensive lines. I like sieges, charges. I like mop-up operations and retreat. Yep, that's a skateboarding bird, all right. Know what I expected, but that's a skateboarding parakeet. That's exactly what's going on here. Tyler is sarcastically having a lot of fun. Girl, you served me American Psycho tease for a second. What do you mean American Psycho? That was a German accent. You've never seen that anime? Hellsing Ultimate? Pretty sure.
Wow, what a day. Well, that's all the time we have here on IGN Expo.
Wait,
I want to thank
you guys are done?
I want to thank
Brian!
Skatebird! Yeah, Skatebird, Mario. I want my hat games. Not gonna happen.
Wow. Well, this event is stacked.
Where's my big bird doing the ground?
And brand new trailers than I could have reasonably anticipated.
Oh, God.
And very well said, my friend. And we'll be right back.
Will Brian return after the break?
So stick around and keep being part of.
I kind of hope not.
That's right. And I want to thank my agent.
Glebe Blitzkrieg.
I want to thank my uncle.
That was a terrible pronunciation.
Wrestling isn't real.
Wait a minute. No. Not Blitzkrieg, right? Krieg.
Cool with that. But I want to thank the guy who
yeah, just fade. Leave him talking. Just fade.
is powered by
Krieg.
Using all the demos you can.
Very well. Then Krieg is what you shall have.
Ready to play.
The Blitzkriegers, translated to Lightning War, which was basically just them
Xbox controller with Duracell Optimum battery.
like hauling ass with their tanks and soldiers. Okay, while this is going on, what's happening over here?
We as the developers
You guys are still going, huh?
get more time to work on the project and polish it so it would be in the perfect state.
Skatebird versus Ollie Worlds. Yeah, who will win? Who will take the skateboarding crown this year?
Which will make the game
Don't these fools know they can fly?
to the wider audience will
But not with the skateboard.
voice
If you fly with the skateboard, then... Right. If you're flying with the skateboard, then, I mean... What's the point, then? Oh, well, this is going on. I might as well say something else, show you guys something. Oh, yeah, check this out. This is all of the the KOTOR 2 voice files. I went through the trouble. It took me about an hour. I managed to change all of their extensions to MP3 so I can play all of them in Winamp now. And that took me about another hour. Fine, anyway, no, it doesn't matter. I already told you guys that story. So stupid. I can't. Oh, what a poor fool. If KOTOR 2 was announced with a Me Too guy, Pepito might get a heart attack. That's not gonna happen. With this is not gonna.
Enemy UAV overhead. UAV overhead.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We're never gonna see him again, I'm telling you. Did I die right after this? What happened? Oh yeah. Someone got really pissed off. Yeah. Someone got really pissed off and came in with a rocket launcher because this is probably the guy I just killed. He wasn't having any of that. He was really upset.
You know, there have been some really great games made.
Oh, they're back?
IGN Expo! Yes, we are jam-packed with some of the most unique games you'll see first right here on IGN.
Speaking of which, you know what?
The Me Too guy.
Quarantine. Helping and moving friends. I just really love unpacking heavy crap and lifting it up in the air. And if you're a weirdo like me, then you probably get the sheer joy of games like Power Wash Simulator and Teardown. Well, keep an eye out in our next set of trailers for Unpacking, probably the best unpacking simulator made to date.
Sure, yeah. You know, there's also like a bunch of other trailers in there too, Brian.
I think they're going to be most excited about the Unpacking one, though.
Okay.
Awfully excited to see those files. Something you want to tell us, Blue?
One right now.
He's been in disguise this whole time. 1997? That was a very interesting year for films. I remember. Remember that movie, Liar Liar was, I think, True Lies was 1997, I think. 2004, 2007, 2004, Facebook, no, 2004, YouTube has been around for about a year. 2007, what happened in 2007? I was in high school. I had a computer kinda like that. So it's literally a game about just unpacking.
Hi, and welcome to a very quick sneak peek look at 2 Point Campus.
If you're not familiar with 2 Point Game, think fun simulation management with a very particular 2 Point twist.
Yeah, we saw this
campus. You'll get to design and run your very own
yesterday too.
But rather than boring courses, we're giving you the opportunity to teach your students very unusual classes, like night school.
In this one, you'll be teaching your students heraldry, chivalry, jousting, and how to walk around in that really heavy armor.
Here we're building...
Imagine writing that into your resume.
We watched a ton of live streams of 2 Point Hospital, saw what people were vibing with, and we've added a ton of new creative tools for campus that will let you build outside, create new buildings, landscape, and place trees and pathways.
Absolutely, it's 3 Gangsters Madeline working their stream.
Some practice dummies.
Blue is hiding inside that onion hat. Yeah, he pops out every once in a while.
Have everything they need. Great teachers, great equipment, of course a great social life.
I got that weed if you need me.
It's just
I got those KOTOR 2 audio files if you need me.
What's to come in 2 Point Campus.
Just pat on his head and I'll come out.
If you sign up on our website,
I hope they announce Cookie Clicker 2 here.
Get yourself a free in-game item when
right.
it launches. Lovely.
I'm just chilling, Street Gangsters Madeline, you know. How you doing? Do you enjoy mundane tasks? Do you have OCD? This is the game for you. Just unpack your shit. 2008, the market crash. Unpack the garage, sell the keep house on default mortgage. Yeah, exactly. 2007, unpack. 2008, pack all that shit back up. Street Fighter 2? Yeah, Champion Edition. Why are you showing me this? Really? Turtles in Time? What is this? What's with all these retro games?
My favorite.
Arcade 1-up. At home arcade. Okay. Well.
Salve, friend.
Mr. Clean? Mr. Clean?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the...
Captain Planet?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Somebody in this city is about to break the golden rule.
Some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching every...
Oh, is this that game that those guys that made that Skyrim mod, the Forgotten City, they went on to make?
Are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
Yeah, this is it.
How is it that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them? Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
The Forgotten City. Yeah, that's it. Oh, so far, I've been a bit underwhelmed by the games that have been announced. Nothing that really amazing or groundbreaking. Probably not today, K-More. Probably like maybe tomorrow and on Sunday we'll probably see more because that's when the big names go up. You know, like Sony and Microsoft. That's when we can really expect some really big like. But I mean titles, but I mean this also looked all too bad actually. Action RPG. Oh no, wait a minute. Now it's starting to look like a mobile game.
Brings tactical turn-based battles into a dark fantasy strategy RPG.
Or maybe actually no, it looks more like
find your place in
Divinity Original Sin.
Raging war between the four factions.
A were-leopard? Are you serious?
Use your legacy to battle your foes, find loyal companions, and form a powerful...
How about a were-penguin? I turn into a penguin whenever I see the Aurora Borealis or some shit. Lock on, welcome to the stream, man. Is this Tim Pool's? No, it's not Tim Pool's brother.
Choices.
Man, look at fucking Tim Pool. I got fucking... Star Wars Theory. I can't ever be myself. All that Romans talk with a British accent. Yeah, just like Egyptians in movies. Ancient Egyptians in films. They speak with a British accent. Mariam is pissed.
Seek your destiny and liberate the land of Nevendar.
I'll probably buy that game. Yeah, I might look into it too, Tyler. I apologize for not being here. It is Pride Month. I've been celebrating with my LGBT babies. I hope your others have been doing the same. Oh yeah, I'm doing alright. Disciples.
Coming soon to your PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Okay, sure.
You just saw the trailers for Unpacking.
I did look at this game. It looks like Divinity. It does look like Divinity.
That was the Forgotten City, and also Unpacking.
Yeah, there's a lot of unpacking there. Now, Brian, you might remember our next game.
I hope so, Mariam. Last few years have been somewhat let down, which is sad for me to say. I love the game.
Now, with that said,
yeah, but hey, more. I'm gonna have to tell you, man.
Just as cute.
This year,
I am so excited.
We have to stay whelmed.
Let's check in. With Tunic.
This is feeling like a
Tunic
a low E3 year.
Seen for several years now, and that's been its one and only.
Like last year, if not for COVID, last year would have been a hype E3 because E3 is always hype when
for many moons
when there's a new console generation coming out.
Is absolutely adorable fun.
But this year, you know, the console's already out. No one can even get a console.
Got an exclusive hands-on.
I think we're not gonna get all that much. I mean, we got Elden Ring yesterday, but I think this is gonna be a more, you know, more chill E3 year.
Tunic's old demo
Don't get your hopes up too much.
clear how challenging the combat can
Not
get.
this year.
In the new demo, which includes a slice of the overworld as well as one dungeon, you'll encounter a number of different enemies after you find, in order, a stick, a sword, and then a shield. From simple blobs to laser turrets to a giant bone
Yeah, you
monster
see?
that try as
Oh,
I
sure, Mariam's pissed. Because of course she is. How dare you do this
dynamite, I could not bring
to my Egyptian ancestors. I have to sign some sort of petition.
powerful later on in the
I have to say I'm somewhat feeling bleak for the games today, especially AAA games, no creativity in DLC.
shouldn't go yet, no matter
All of the creativity, all of the risks and innovations are coming from indie games these days, Lock-On. And the indie games that do something new and does it well, those are the features that get adopted in the AAA games later on.
language mean, and will I ever be able to translate it? And why are there help screens in the
It's basically Foxy Zelda, yeah.
video game instruction manuals and strategy guides? I love the added sense of mystery and intrigue that Tunic brings.
Discord.gg Finji.
Doesn't need to. The gameplay would be just as fun and the presentation just as compelling.
Tyler F on the side, perhaps doubt expect too much.
Uncover the answers to those questions.
I need your ass to give tea on what E3 was like in 2000s when the girls were gagging for the PS2 and the original Xbox.
Our secrets hiding all over.
It was amazing.
Carefully enough.
E3 back in the day,
Politely requested that
I was watching this shit. You had to watch that shit on TV. Wasn't any live streams on the internet back then. You had to watch that shit on E3. You had to suffer through commercial breaks, G4 and Xplay and Tech TV broadcasting it.
full game.
But when a surprise happened, it was a surprise. No one knew shit about what was gonna happen.
Tunic in just one sitting.
E3 was the shit back in the day.
Plenty of layers to it, and while you can save your progress at various shrines, doing so resets all of the monsters. So there will be a constant tug of war between taking risks to progress and playing it safe. I do appreciate how there are environmental shortcuts that open up as you go, meaning that if you die, and believe me, you will die.
I remember, man,
you won't have to walk as
E3 2004.
all over again in order to get where you're going.
Nah, no, E3 2005.
A big one, just like
when
Zelda-style game worth its salt.
Xbox 360 came out the year before, but then 2005, PlayStation 3 was coming out, and I remember they showed that Killzone 2, gameplay. It turns out it wasn't actually gameplay, but people were shitting themselves. Look at the graphics. It did. It looked fucking amazing.
And with that, I wholeheartedly recommend you play the Xbox demo yourself.
Imagine you have to share your TV with your family. Mom, I have to watch E3. Yeah? Yeah. I was like, no, please. I have to watch E3. No one bother me, please.
In the process. While Shoulder still...
Thankfully, my family was,
there's more reason than ever to believe that 2021 is finally the year.
They were considerate.
Tunic, don't miss more gameplay from the old demo, and for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
IGN!
I'm still waiting for more news on the Mass Effect game that comes out in the future.
So don't go anywhere.
We're probably not going to be hearing much about it this year, Kel. Maybe next year.
Trailers loaded up.
This year, I'd be surprised.
Last cartridges in a laser pistol aimed at the heart of your boredom. Because I know y'all get
BioWare.
Yeah.
I mean...
Shoot a laser pistol at the heart of...
I think BioWare is going to release the next Dragon Age first.
Really dark, and
they gave up on Anthem because
anyway, our first
of course they did.
The show I know everyone loves, Saint Ranger things. Following the adventures of Saint Ranger, the only Texas...
I don't know what Kel said, but based on Mariam's response, I can deduce that Kel asked where she's from.
Holes in your cloud here, my boy. It actually...
I think Kel is German.
It says Stranger Things.
I think Kel is German.
Oh, no, that's not a typo. I have
a PS6. It's more powerful than the AMD Radeon RX 5700 and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super combined.
Or Smitty.
But just below a 3090. Kel's from America too. Okay, never mind. Okay, hold on. No? Okay. Isn't this the Stranger Things game we saw yesterday? What time is it? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, Stranger Things X Smite, right? I thought it was funnier than the German. That hurts deep. Oh, I don't need to shit on Germans. Remember when I made that joke with Kitty Suit and we had a German, no spit in the stream? He left. Obviously, Germans do have a sense of humor.
All of my thoughts be dark like Koch. To the party, y'all don't want smoke. Energize the body, raise up the yard right now.
What's this? Competition for Valorant? Lawbreakers revival?
It's the siege and we back in your town, burning it down. You give you what you been waiting for now. What you praying for? This the type of you slaving for. You are now listening to the greatest.
Anthem is still alive? No. Anthem is dead. They gave up on it. You know how they kept saying that they were committed to try and improve it, but then eventually they just had to face facts. The game is unfixable. So they said, you know, let's just screw it. Give up on it. Anthem is dead. Very dead. It's over, Johnny. This. Is this a new final fight? No, this isn't a final fight. No way. It said 4 on the title. So wait, no, final... Wait. No, it can't be. No way. What is this? Streets of Rage. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. They said yes. Damn, man, I got a real hard time pronouncing this name. Jazizbag, yes! Jazizbag! Welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you here again. I mean, actually, for the first time. How's the story of Secret House Tricks, man? How your day been? Oh, this. I thought I could have been successful had they really finished it, but then again, this is EA we're talking about. Yeah, nah. I think they made the right choice. Just forget about it. Just take Anthem out back and put a bullet in its head. Just learn from that experience and move on, because Anthem is just, it's a lost cause. Just forget about it, but do better in the future. Don't do that again. Fallout 76 has a longer lifespan than Anthem. Fallout 76 is still alive. Even though they are killing the Battle Royale mode. I guess due to lack of interest. Okay. Inculinati. Sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? Absolutely. Punch the characters. Do you really expect EA to learn? I mean, they have to. Especially after what happened with Battlefront 2. I mean, they had like law enforcement. They had governments coming after them because of Battlefront 2. And the whole loot box debacle. They have to learn them. Starfield gameplay? Absolutely not, no. Last I heard, they said Starfield is still a long way away from being finished. Of course, that might be a smokescreen, and they might show us something on Sunday, but we'll just have to wait and see. My face, huh?
Woo! Now that was the new game, Battle of the Bands.
Sure, yeah, sure. What's going on over here? Hello, wait a minute.
The Payday gang. In the gang's life of crime, they are way past the point of no return. And as we look ahead for what's to come, the gang will learn that there's no rest for the wicked.
Hey, no problem.
This legacy is something that we treasure and will build on, expanding on this epic story, taking you all with us into the future of Payday. Many millions of players have enjoyed Payday so far. It's been an amazing journey for us at Starbreeze. On Steam, Payday 2 has the biggest player community of any game. This truly means the world to us.
Payday turns 10 this year, but we're only getting started. With our team hard at work, cooperation with Primetime and other partners, and above all, a fantastic player community, we are looking to the future with great anticipation.
I'm rich! It's Payday, fellas!
The release of Payday 3 is years away, but we could finish off today with a sneak peek of what we're working on.
And then Payday will learn K-More.
To come.
That was it? That was your preview? What the fuck?
A lineup. And Opal, I know we're going to be hearing much more from Prime Matter.
As long as they can line their pockets with monies,
That's a great,
they will keep putting out unfinished and problematic things.
huge leap into the stream.
I mean, they really have to make sure Battlefield succeeds
3 times a week.
this year.
Every week.
Because if it doesn't,
Gameplay content,
then third times, hey, strike 3, you're out.
as well as Dungeons and Dragons in our own universe.
Payday, do you want to be a robber?
So much more. We also
That way, you've been a robber this whole time.
and have it so that you guys get to know our developers better. Not only that, but expect to see a lot more shows from us in the future. And Jeff can help us out too.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see what Prime Matter has for us in the future. Thanks for announcing with us yesterday at Summer Game Fest, and I look forward to being back with you again later this summer.
No worries, Jeff, and thank you for your time. It's been awesome hosting with you, and I can't wait to do more in the future. And a thanks to you guys watching, to the streamers who are co-streaming, to our new gamers who are looking forward to the titles that we've shown you today. We are focusing on making fun, unique, and honest content for you guys. So, stay safe, stay cool, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye!
Alright, yeah, that's it for them. We're done here. Guess we can focus our attention fully to IGN now.
Competition brings out the best in all of us.
I feel like they're on break now, though.
That's unfortunate.
Welcome to IGN Compete, where we bring you the stories.
Yeah, they're on break now. To give me an opportunity to show you guys this. This is amazing. Like, this is crazy. Look.
I do cheat a lot. I can't help it. It's something you do to protect the people you care about. If you don't give a fuck, you would just go sleep with whoever. If you cheat, that's showing that you're taking the steps to protect other people's feelings. I've never been caught. I developed these habits. I would go to the bathroom to take a shower every day when I got home. I didn't really want to take multiple showers in a day, but I know that if I was coming home from cheating, that it was going to be a necessity. I didn't need to look out of the ordinary. I'd always have a friend, and they will help to stretch out my lies. We'll take even some pictures together that might not be on that day, and I'll save these pictures and I'll even post them to maybe a Snapchat. I'll block everybody from the story but her, so she has like this personalized story. I've done some things that have thrown her off. I saved my sister's name in my phone as Beautiful Girl because I knew it would attract her to go through it. And my sister told me about, your girl called me, and so it worked out. So I was able to confront her and say, why would you go through my phone? She said, why you have her in there as Beautiful Girl? I said, that's just a nickname I've had for her whole life. just made her feel like, wow, like I shouldn't have been going through his phone. I've been with my girl for about 5 years. When I got with my girl, I already had a baby on the way. I didn't want her to know about that, so I couldn't be honest with her from the beginning. My baby mother thinks I live in transitional housing, and I actually been living with this girl for 5 years because I can't afford for her to put me on child support. The process servers could come looking for me at the address that I'm at. We all live within like 20 minutes from each other. They can't come to my house because I live in transitional housing. I have structured my Instagram to attract new women constantly, to make myself seem like a ladies.
Mariam, I don't know. This man is, what? I don't know if this is real. At this point, I don't care if this is, if he is acting, then he needs an award. Someone get this man something, because this is incredible. But at this point, I don't even care anymore because this is ridiculous. Hey, fellow Changeling, welcome back, man. The homeless chick. Wait, it gets better.
Works. I started talking to girls and giving them like a proposition like, help make me popular. Take a picture with me, post it, that made it seem like we had more of a relationship than what we really did. You know, there's gonna be like a little financial incentive. Of course, they didn't get anything. When I see my male friends go out with a girl and she's pretty, I'll have them send me the video and it'll look like I'm taking that pretty girl out to eat, and I'll post that on my page as well. I would imagine they're thinking, wow, if he's sitting here and he's getting the attention from these really beautiful girls, these women see something in me and you need to come and find out what that is. I have some pictures with my kids on the Instagram, so if you're looking for somebody who takes care of his family, it looks like I do more for my kids than what I actually do, and that's what I want to portray. If you're looking for somebody that goes out and has fun and take you out and change your life, that could be me. They don't know until after the fact. On Instagram, I will not let my girl follow me. When I first got with her, we got into an argument about social media, and I told her, you need to add me right now. And Facebook, but that's before it got really good, before I started doing my stuff. She's like, you know, I'm not going to be your friend. Now she wants to go back on that, but I said, no, you need to stand on what you said all those years ago. And my page is private, so she can't see what's going on. I maybe only sleep with maybe 1 to 2 girls at a time, and then I maybe have maybe 10 to 15 girls that I talk to that might be able to get interchanged into that. When I do go to cheat, I like to take them places where I know that there's not going to be the other girls that I talk to. Movie theaters, because it's dark. If I can get away with getting Chick-fil-A and going to the beach, I will, because I know I'm not going to spend over $20, $30. Once sex get involved, I can manipulate a lot better. I think sex is more of like a tool for like getting to where you want. What could I get from it? Maybe it's a new job somewhere. I've had several girls buy me cars within the last few years, and I've explained it off to my girlfriend, like where I got this other car from. Depending on how
entire cars. How on earth? This guy is just wholesome. Says Lock-On. Nah, Mariam, this is insane. This is pure insanity. How does he do? I mean, on a certain level, he has some sort of power. It's messed up that he's using it for this, but I mean, on a certain level, you almost have to respect it, because he has it down to a science. This guy is either a genius or a madman. Why can't he be both? Mad geniuses. Has a hot incel tease, respectable incel tease, but he's banging them. He's having sex with these women. He can't be an incel. A TLC episode dedicated to... Oh wow, hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Let's finish this real quick.
I do cheat a lot. I can't help it. It's something you do to protect them. It will depend on how easy it is to get them to not pay attention to my shortcomings, and the bigger that they are, the better.
Wait.
I will because I know I'm not getting to where you want. What could I get from it? Maybe it's a new job somewhere. I've had several girls buy me cars within the last few years, and I've explained it off to my girlfriend, like where I got this other car from. Depending on how low their self-esteem is, it will depend on how easy it is to get them to not pay attention to my shortcomings. And the bigger that they are, the better it is for cheating, at least, because they'll accept whatever they get. Lizzo kind of fucked up the game with that because she's really empowered the body positivity movement. It made all these fat women just feel like they're like legit like somebody special. So that's a growing problem that I've ran into.
Lizzo. Confident fat women.
Cuddling, but my favorite is like if she's had like the gastric bypass, because she'll have the self-esteem of a fat girl but the body of a fit girl. So it's like the best of both worlds. I've been with some super conservative women, and then I'll have conservative opinions, and then when I'm with women that are like really on the far left, like I personally don't care about things either way, but I know how to tailor my opinions. I will just say whatever I have to say to appeal to anybody. Their music, their political ideologies, sometimes you start to genuinely care about these people and you want to share your own opinions and your own worldviews. And I try not to do that because that messes up the finesse. For instance, I was with the girl and I was agreeing with a political opinion that she had, but it wasn't what I really felt. And it started to cause a rift between us. But I was able to recognize what I was doing and then go back to having the same opinions and thoughts as she had, and it was able to put us back on the right track. I do lose sight of what I'm doing sometimes because sometimes really bad people. They're stealing stuff out of the self-checkout lines. They're not taking good care of their children. They're just really bad people. And I have to just sit up and ignore these things because I've realized like I'm here for a reason. I'm here to do something for myself. You know, this is for me. I do cheat.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
I can't help it. Hey. Whoa. Tell me that wasn't amazing. This guy should write a book? Man empowerment? Can you link it in the Twitch chat, pretty please? I want to show it to my friends. Shit. Let me see if I can do that.
Play that last one, the demo, right now on your Nintendo.
And it's all a part of IGN Expo here on IGN Summer of Gaming. Brand new game trailers and reveals exclusive.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Looking at myself.
Wasn't enough for you.
That is crazy. This is real?
That's right.
It might be. Look at the page. Look at the page. He's got all kinds of stuff.
Hey, you see the trailers.
Scamming women.
I kind of came in
ass whoopings
my head earlier this morning. So yes, we've got 4 more game trailers to and we're gonna
I shave nothing.
I make sure my friend Akeem here is okay.
Piss diaries.
Yes, I see them, Brian. The trailers.
I think this might be real.
Yeah, you definitely hit your head too.
You decided to take things off of being a scrub, and you brought me a curb dweller barber who looked like he served with a giant cement, Cheetos, and Newports.
We are constantly falling forward.
If he contributed half that effort into a business, what is his job? I wonder. Does he have a? What does he do to get like the money he uses to take these women out? Machiavelli meets a homeless show.
Dear Journal, it's been a while.
What the fuck? It's like they're really bad people.
Why I'm talking to you when I am clearly the only one listening.
Priya's less on manipulation to a whole other level, or just for a specific purpose. Getting ass.
Well, you are still stuck. If you are starting to lose it, please don't.
But he's like, I can't help it.
Get back.
He can't help putting in all of that effort. It's a lot of work. When Kreia joins the pickup game. You don't think it's real, Mariam? I mean, like, yeah, I understand why you would say it's not real, but I don't know. I mean,
Yes, Julia?
Mars is not here.
Lock-on says reality is often stranger than fiction. He thinks it's real, based on that.
Yes, Nanny. But I'm with you.
Wow.
So I know nothing can hurt me.
A bottom feeder who looks like and smells like chicken grease. Newports and musk mixed together.
Madly in love, who would often stroll by a lake.
That's good.
But one day, in a fit of jealousy,
That's like a crazy on in head.
drowned the young woman.
Oh shit.
Too much love brought death.
How can love
That Star Sapphire.
be so bad?
This is something you will learn with age, Poppet. The man confessed, so he was hanged in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed his beloved. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, the spirit of the girl, known as the White Lady, wanders restlessly in search of relief from her eternal suffering. Only the life of another young woman can give the lady a moment of peace.
That's always terrible to hear. I'll never get used to it.
You never get used to that kind of pain, my sparrow. But those in great pain can attempt to evoke the lady through a dark ritual and magic of the tarot. As the lady knows their suffering all too well, she could show them pity. Or she may not.
Martha is dead. Damn. Oh. Why are they telling a child this? I don't know. Yeah, spoopy, Mariam. Very spoopy. Tiger Woods couldn't help it either. Look where that got him. Well, I mean, no. The difference between that man and Tiger Woods is that Tiger Woods is rich. You know, he was being tempted. He had temptations being tossed at him from, you know, there was busloads of Scandinavian women trying to fuck his brains out. Eventually, it broke him. This guy is like, he didn't have to do anything, Tiger Woods. This man is going out of his way to do all of this work. So no. He's putting in all this effort. Haunted space. Dead space was already taken.
The catastrophe of 1986 was a great gift.
Level 9000 ain't shit.
One of the greatest.
What are you talking about?
Bill Cosby couldn't help himself and see where... No, Bill Cosby was drugging people.
Turn your whole life upside down. But I don't want that.
What is this?
I can't have you falling apart. Don't you understand? I need you.
What are you saying?
I need you here. You're going to help me save her.
Igor.
Pripyat?
Chernobylite opened a door to something that will change the history of mankind forever.
Oh boy.
Forever.
But this isn't Stalker. I don't think this is Stalker 2.
We can be together, Igor, but you have to learn the truth if you truly want to find me.
Hey.
Even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
You cannot succeed alone, but there are others who will help you.
Caramilo, thanks for the subscription, homie.
This is it, my love. The last stretch. You've been through so much for me. Make sure you're ready, because it will take everything you have. Your wits, your strength.
Is this Call of Pripyat? No, but Call of Pripyat was Stalker. I don't think this is Stalker. Chernobylite.
You know what? What a fantastic show.
Looks interesting.
Great new games to look forward to. I'm hyped for each and every one of them. Now, we just saw new gameplay footage from Broken Pieces. Martha is dead.
My parents love the Cosby Show.
I'm personally...
I did too, Mariam. I think the Cosby Show is a great show.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I'm personally looking forward to Bill
Cosby was even
issues with my dad that I need.
Pretty funny. I remember I saw him on the Colbert Report right before he was about to go on tour, and right before all that stuff came out about him, and he was funny.
E3 coverage starts tomorrow.
That's right, and if you're just joining us, sorry you missed the entire show.
Yeah, he's in jail where he should be.
Sorted out. But yes, Summer of Gaming continues tomorrow with the Ubisoft Forward Conference, so be sure to join us all as we break down the biggest reveals all E3 long.
Not to mention conferences from Square Enix, Xbox and Bethesda, and Nintendo Direct.
Tomorrow is Ubisoft.
So hit up IGN.com for a full...
Ubisoft. I hate Ubisoft conferences.
Gaming in your heart and...
But I'll watch it. I'll stream it.
Yeah. That is really weird, but that was also sweet.
Anyway, guys, are we done here?
Thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're done.
Awesome, and goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, bye.
IGN Summer of Gaming 2021.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Army National Guard.
That was it. What else did I record before I started streaming? What happened here? Oh yeah, I remember this. I was playing this the last match I was playing right before I started the stream. They're doing another double XP weekend on YouTube or Twitch. Where am I streaming, Mariam? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It's gonna be the weekend, but screw it. Since this is, you know, I'll stream on both YouTube and Twitch. Even though it's the weekend, but for these, I'll stream it on both YouTube and Twitch. So don't worry about it. You don't like Ubisoft? No, I'm fine with Ubisoft. What I don't like is Ubisoft presentations. I don't like Ubisoft conferences because they're always so annoying to watch. There's a lot of cringe in it. There's always some random dance number that they toss in for no reason, or for this guy. What was he thinking? Or for Just Dance. Yeah, Just Dance. Oh God. Every time. But or they try. You remember that one time where they tried some sort of like the audience members get involved somehow. That laser tag. They started doing laser tag in the middle of the show. And then you have the presenters to worry about. I mean, I tolerated, damn it, that lady. But then they got rid of her for whatever reason. They thought she was doing fine. Before that, they had who? Mr. Caffeine. I still don't know. It's a mystery how they managed to book that guy. And why. And who? Who found them? Damn it. I heard a joke that Bill Cosby and Fat Albert are two personalities in the same body. That's why he was so wholesome and went evil out of nowhere. That I don't know anything about. Another Assassin's Creed, another Far Cry. No, I mean Far Cry we already know about. They're probably gonna show us more of Far Cry 6. Yeah, that's a given. As for Assassin's Creed, there's probably gonna be some DLC that may be announced. This guy just lands in front of me. Effectively just lands in front of my bullets. What was this? Oh. Wait, why did I record this? Oh, right. Yeah. I remember this. I was backing up the truck. This guy landed on the truck. They're trying to shoot me. That guy tries running me over. Look at him. He missed. I kill him too. I take that guy down.
Hostile dropping into the area. What? Enemy UAV.
But that's not the good part. Take him down. Then wait for it. Here he comes. I saw that guy coming. Get back in the truck. I didn't even run him over. I was going forward. Somehow, some way, the game just gave it to me.
I'll drive.
This game can be really funny sometimes. So far with the presentations, 2 out of 10. Not enough giant enemy crabs, you say? Jazizbe, yeah, you're still here, man. Nice. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow, let's check the schedule. Ubisoft starts streaming at 9 o'clock? Oh, no! And then Devolver starts at 10:30. And then Gearbox is going to be on at 11, but Devolver Digital, what? Devolver Digital isn't going to do a presentation for only a half hour? You know what? Screw Gearbox. Maybe we'll do it like before Xbox and Bethesda the following day. We'll just rewatch it, I guess. So I guess we'll do Ubisoft and Devolver Digital tomorrow. Maybe if they made the interview short and have the interview talked during the gameplay footage, it would have been better. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Idea. So yeah, since we got the monetized already, let's find the song. And those Nagihan Got. Are those military videos old or new? Those are new. Those I just took today. Ah, man. Alright, I'll see you later, Kel. Till next time, man. Hopefully tomorrow. Take care of yourself, man. Peace. Oh, yeah. Let's try this. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Why not? So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, have a great week. Yes, Mariamba. Hopefully you like this song. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you guys take care of yourselves. Thanks again for all the generous donations, super chats, likes, subscriptions, views, follows, and no cringy song on the episode now. But you guys wash your hands. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, well, all I can really say is peace.
Once of a best to some far off land, it was second class but was to lose. Looking out her window, she could more than assume that you can't see it all the time. She's the only rocketeer in the whole damn place. They gave her a ear so she could talk to her face. You
hear, but you do not listen.
That's just the case. Time. Started hearing voices sometime in January. Knew she'd go crazy, but not that soon. She doesn't feel lonely, but she just assumed. Try. Man, shot to the moon. I read a paperback and I wanna come home soon. I'm shot to the moon. And they'll laugh an hour and I wanna come home soon. Man, shot to the moon.